there won't be any crime. We won't need law enforcement. The vast majority of so-called crime is caused by socioeconomic factors. And the more I think about it, the more I am convinced that all crime is caused by socioeconomic factors. Even the often given bad faith example of a violent sociopath. Such a person would be recognized and identified early in their life, and social support structures would be in place to help and provide for that person. But now let's walk it back. Say a crime of passion. In a fit of rage, someone murders their spouse because of a torrid love affair. It's all based on social propaganda. The notion that one might possess another. In a communist society, love would be free. Same too with any violent crime, be it territorial, ideological, nationalistic. All such violence is based on intersecting layers of oppression. Forms of oppression, the annihilation of which is a necessary presupposition for the development of a communist society. Now the examples get more and more ridiculous as we move up. Theft, petty and grand. People want stuff. We are bombarded every minute of every day with propaganda that tells us we need stuff. And someone with no other means but violence sees some stuff over there and says, I think I'm going to get that stuff. That goes away. In a communist society, stuff will be the least of our desires. Now, crimes to acquire the means of subsistence, that's going to be the first order of business. Eliminated. Now some nuance. What I've just laid out is the end of the line, the completion of the logic. It is, I acknowledge, far off into the future. But it is precisely what is required to get there that enables it. In other words, ever-increasing solidarity and trust, social cohesion, pervasive cultural norms of ethics and integrity, ruthless ostracization and social isolation of those who might break those norms. Hell, it becomes evolutionary. Fucking assholes end up not being able to pass on their genes. Now there is a phrase I am loath to hear in any political debate. In the meantime. In the meantime, violence is a necessary component of society. A class society requires violence for its maintenance. And this will be true until class is abolished. I can imagine small community-based organizations of violence used to enforce democratically determined social norms. These would likely be the same organizations standing on the front lines of other socioeconomic battles. They would be trusted by the community and democratically accountable. But we as a society have relegated our use of violence, given it over to a racist, sexist, undemocratic institution. I would accept as reform the police to be democratically accountable and subject to immediate recall, but that is an impossible reform.